Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your second reading of today, Monday. And before I get going, if you want to check out the one from this morning that had narrow pathway and movement in it, we've already looked at these. I'm going to talk about them briefly before we move to the Six of Pentacles. I also wanted to read a little bit from Random Acts of Kindness. I've added this to my Jane's favorite lists. It's 365 days of good deeds, inspired ideas, and acts of goodness, but they actually break them down per week. So, I want to read you something from this week. I'm not going to read you, it says it gives you ideas about what you can do with your week. This week focuses a lot about Earth Day because Earth Day is coming up next week. Planting trees and whatever. For ourselves here, there's been a lot of deforestation in the area. So my husband and I contacted a group that gives you the option of getting 5 different kinds of trees to plant on your property. So we're going to be doing that this year. So I'm going to read you a little about the Secret Gardener, and this is an act of kindness. I moved into a new house a few years back. It was the first time I had a yard of any size. There was a small lawn with about 30 rosebuds, 6 camellias, 5 rhododendrons, and numerous smaller plants, which at the time I could not even name. I was a bit overwhelmed and not doing a very good job of maintenance, especially in terms of cutting the grass. After a few weeks, I noticed vaguely that something seemed different when I came home one evening, but I didn't pay too much attention. Then one day I came home to find freshly cut grass, precisely trimmed around the edges and all around the sidewalks and driveway. I realized that someone had been weeding and pruning almost every day while I was away at work. Finally, I caught the culprit in the act, my 86-year-old neighbor, Mr. Okamoto. It's now been 7 years, and he's still doing it, not only in my yard, but the one behind his house and the one on the other side of his. So look at that, the act of kindness. But you know what I've thought about this is that if you have the time, since he probably does, and he enjoys it, it probably adds beauty and to everybody in his yard, everybody's yard around him. So it's kind of a thing that gets passed on, right, to everybody. So if you're interested in that, please look in my favorites list in the description box. The link should be in there. All right, so the narrow pathway. We're looking at threading thoughtfully in movement. Like I said this morning, I explained a lot about this, that this card in general, when reading out of the book, means something different. But this week, we are the knight. The knight sitting on a horse with clear direction of where we are going. The direction has been given to us by intuition or feminine side to be taken by the masculine to bring it home. And this is where the movement card came in. So let's put these aside, and now let's look at the Six of Pentacles to see what it has to offer us in terms of balance. The Six of Pentacles for all of my readings has always meant a personal sense of give and take that you bring in your life. It's not necessarily what's dictated to you, what you've been taught. It is what feels balanced in your life, right? So I'm taking from the Sacred Destiny Oracle for this. Look at this. So we have potential. I love that, okay? Because we're all talking about mountains, and look at the top of this mountain. It is gorgeous. So let's take a look at what the potential you have right now. This card appears when you are ready to activate your potential and step into your strength. This is a time to activate those gifts that you've had on the back burner in your life. You have incredible untapped potential. This is a time to allow it to flow. An inner wellspring of power is emerging. You have a profound spiritual power that is deep within you. Do not doubt your great authority and capabilities. A dormant volcano might indicate that you have uncomfortable emotions that you're repressing or keeping inside, thus creating emotional stress and inner pressure. It can also mean you're on the verge of a great expansion of energy and life force. And I think this is more what it is. You are at the opening, not just contemplating. It's that step, that leg that is rising to take the first step. You're there. And there's no more hesitation in you. I don't feel that here. I feel, like I said, you have a determination. We used all the really good words that start with the letter D this morning. So I feel this is very much who you are, Pisces. It is who you are. They talk about volcanoes here. So let's see. Volcano at rest. Volcanoes erupt in places where the Earth's plates meet and where there are cracks through which lava emerges, either explosively or by flowing more slowly down a cinder cone. Even though a volcano is at rest, there's always the possibility of a huge eruption. There's the potential of great power. There are very few things on this planet more commanding than an erupting volcano. The archetypal personality of a volcano is one of a wild, unpredictable, and formidable energy. And if you look at the knights in Tarot, they're usually, except for the Knight of Pentacles, of course, they are usually that force that gets things done. They have youth, they have vitality, and they have the power to push things through, to get the courage to follow through. So let's pull some Tarot with this. I've decided to use the Mystical Moments Tarot. I wanted a decidedly more feminine feeling deck to the masculine one I used this morning. But this isn't not doing anything feminine deck. This deck has a lot of power to it. The Hermit, that inner light, again. It came out this morning, the Hermit. It's coming out again. I like the Hermit in this deck because you have the Three of Wands usually, and the Three of Wands, you're looking out at the ocean, at the ships coming in. I like it because she's got a higher vantage point. And I've been talking about that higher vantage point all morning. Look at this bridge up above. Look at the ostrich, high on his legs, and the balloon. I feel that it's all about that perspective that's giving you the courage to move forward. The Seven of Swords. Yeah. There's no longer a need to try to protect things. Okay? You're not afraid to be robbed. You're not ducking anything. To me, it's always about ducking. The Seven of Swords is always about ducking what's coming in fear that something bad is going to happen. Yeah, instead, look at that. You're up above again. The Seven of Pentacles is interesting in this deck as well. There's a lot of height to you right now. Up on the horse, up on the mountain, up on the hill. You're ascending, but you're already so far up that you know what you're doing. Seven of Pentacles, indicating the year we're in and the things we're trying to look at. How we're trying to expand this year, right? The Empress, no surprise there. So your creativity at an all-time high, Pisces. Knowing exactly what you want to do. See the potential coming in as well. Yeah. There's a lot of flowering. I like that the flowers are now at the top here. The flowers, the flowering. You are in a very potent, creative cycle in your life right now. Even the ostrich in the movement this morning, he's carrying like a plot of grass. It's almost like, you know, I can grow things here. The windmill of change of last week, the winds of change. Yeah. Oh. Temperance. Again, a nod out or a shout out to the Six of Pentacles, which came out this morning as well, explaining to you that this balance is coming in for you now. The Temperance card for me is the patience and the balance, and because usually there's, in the Temperance and the Rider-Waite Temperance, they're showing me the angel. It's like a mastery of this balance, right? You figured it out. You figured out how to do it. You figured out what feels balanced for you. You don't need to check in or ask anybody or try to figure it out. You just know. Stability. Yeah. You're creating very much of a powerhouse right here. The stability, the King of Wands energy, and again, fueled by the feminine, okay? Because this is the feminine King of Wands. It's fueled by the feminine. You're in control of the chess pieces. This is your game. This is your road. This is your life, your path, your journey, your play. I always compare a life journey, a physical life journey, to a play that you have written for yourself. So the players are on the board, but you know now who they are, the role that they played, and how they've contributed to you, right? It's put you in a very big position of power. The red in these cards is showing me just how much of a powerful feeling you have. Even in the movement, you have this red balloon. I feel like I'm talking about the movie The Sixth Sense. If you know the reference, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's very, very powerful. You have power in your base chakra. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. I'm speaking softly, but if I were to put this energy into a physical manifestation, I'm actually, they're showing me I'm riding a horse, but I'm in command of the horse. I know the trail I'm on, and even the horse feels that I'm in command. Even the horse feels safe because I'm safe, okay? Seven of Wands. Yeah, a strong man. Yeah, like a strong person. Very sure of my path. Very sure of myself. Very nice. It feels very certain. And I know it's an illusion, but, well, certainty can be an illusion. That's all I mean. But there's a calmness and a certainty in everything that's coming true. It's that sense of Six of Pentacles, that balance, that give and take. You're feeling very sure on your feet. You feel very sure in your energy. You do feel 6-10 feet tall and bulletproof type of thing. And it's a great feeling because what you project in energy, you're going to get back. Okay? It's that thing that Wayne Dyer, what is it? you aren't what you want, you get what you are, something like that. It's that saying, and I keep forgetting it, but it's the meaning that you you attract what you are. So if you are certain, determined, driven, and confident, there's that other C. Nice. C's and D's are you are bringing that in. You're bringing that in. Yeah. You're making this, the Nine of Wands is usually a very hard card. It's a card of like determination, but this determination no longer feels like a weight. That's why it's in this position. It no longer feels like you're getting wounded in the process. You're making this look effortless or feel effortless. And if you've ever had like one of those really good days, you know those days where you can do no wrong, that you are 10 feet tall and bulletproof, and you're going, today is my day, and I know where I'm going, I'm walking with confidence, I feel it. This is how these readings are coming in this week. So I've repeated this morning, but even if you have suddenly started feeling this way, regardless of if you have a destination or not, this is very meaningful, and it's coming in very strong. Just that feeling of being in this type of energy is going to make you want to fulfill something, do something, accomplish something. You're going to see the potential in something, and you're going to really attack it and go after it. You're going to go for it. Not only are you shining the inner light with the Hermit, it's clear that you're shining the light and others are seeing it. You're acting like a beacon this week. All power, very lot of master, a lot of strength, and effortlessness. You're doing it in a way that seems, I've got it all figured out. Okay? Yes, we do get these times that we do feel this way. Something's been infused. Something's just changed. It feels like something clicked. And when it clicked, everything started making sense. Your creativity, it could be that you finally figured out how to make something a creative, give birth to it. You know, take the steps, and that was enough to just propel you into that direction. The King of Wands. And it gave you a great calm and a sense of, I'm going to do this, I'm going to pull this off. Okay? This could be from asking that girl out, that guy out. It can be from going after that job. It can be from tackling that project. It could be a massive life change or energy change or just change to yourself. But all of it is bringing you back into personal balance. It's like all the parts are clicking in. Your soul feels like it's getting aligned. Your body feels like it's getting aligned. And the train is ready to go. And you know it. You feel it. There's nothing impeding or stopping you. It's very nice. This is a very nice feeling to feel sure of yourself, to feel certainty. It's a very nice feeling for me. It reminds me of the masculine energy I used to sit in a lot earlier in my life when I was very determined and made decisions and followed through. So I enjoy this energy when it comes in, very much so. For some of you, it's going to, I'm hearing from Spirit, it's going to be one of the first times that you really feel this aligned to follow through on something. And yeah, this is addicting, Pisces. So if it's your first time around feeling this good, yeah, It's a great, great feeling. And enjoy it. Enjoy it. They come, but these moments of perfection like this, these are moments that you remember where all the blocks are kind of falling into place. Where you said, you know, the universe was conspiring with me. And that is truly some of the greatest moments you can have. So, tomorrow we're going to talk about what Spirit thinks you should, you know, their ideas of what you should do with this. And I hope I can see you then. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your support. Thank you to people who joined my website to be notified for videos. Thank you to people who have been buying decks and from my favorites list on affiliate links. That helps. Thank you to the super thanks. I've received some. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps. And I'm grateful for all of you for being here every day, for letting me share the insight of Spirit, and hopefully empowering you to live your very best life. Take good care, Pisces. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.